It's showtime at Homestead, Miami.
Andre Baranowskis at the line, steals it in the Indy 250.
Morgan to Baxter's in trouble, there they go. Gordon to the wall, jumps right around.
Side by side on the final lap, coming to the checkered flag.
Steve Morgan, the last lap pass, and the victory in Las Vegas.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 17 in season number 4 of the NOFSRL Her's Dash Series. We are here at the Big E, the only dirt track of the season. It's the Eldora Dirt Derby from the Eldora Speedway in Rosberg, Ohio. 40 laps of action around this half-mile dirt oval. And it will be an interesting one because, for one thing, we have a smaller field for this race. Only the top 30 drivers in points are participating here today in this event due to the fact that Eldora can only hold 30 competitors and not 42 like most of the other tracks we go to. So the bottom 10 drivers in points are not in today's event. They will still receive points based on their points positions from 10 points down to 1. But they are not in today's event due to the fact that this is a small facility and we cannot fit everybody in here. If you looked at the points, you did see that Bradley Ream was in the 30th position. However, he was tied with Austin Colano, and Colano did have a race victory. So Colano is that 30th driver in today's race. And you might be wondering, you see Eric Monaco starting on the pole, and might be wondering, did you organize them by point standings? No, Monaco just happened to win the pole, and he's got a 58-point lead on Nathan Baird and Mason Brown coming into this race. 500 points even after 16 races. Silas Orta's 92 points behind, and Owen Miles 98 points behind coming into tonight's event. It should be an interesting one here. Dirt track racing from Eldora. First time we've ever done anything in Eldora for a points race. The Chick-fil-A Countries used to come here for its Chick-fil-A All-Star race. We moved that to Charlotte this year, but we still got an Eldora race this year. Eric Monaco, of course, will be starting on the pole position in the number 56, and alongside him, it'll be Gatlin Downey in the number 49. Nathan Faden, winner at Martinsville about a month ago, to the inside of Edwin Mendez in row number 2. Christian Master and Ethan Lewis in row 3. Mason Brown and Daniel McMillan. Silas Orta and Justin Zaidel. Then it's Keisha Boyd and Logan Williams at the top 10 starting positions here from the Eldora Speedway. Everybody's rolling off from Austin Colano all the way on to our pole sitter and points leader, Eric Monaco. Only 3 races after tonight: Watkins Glen, Las Vegas, and North Wilkesboro. Monaco with a shot at possibly clinching the championship in our next race. We're green flag racing here at Eldora. Monaco with the jump on the start. Nathan Faden, though, looking to get an advantage, but it's going to be Monaco. Single file out to the race lead here at Eldora for lap 1. But Faden is coming. Faden, of course, like I mentioned, he won at Martinsville, and Eldora classifies as a short track. So those who have the higher short track ratings are most likely going to have the advantage here today. There are no cautions in this event, so if a wreck happens, it happens. We're going to go green the entire way through here at Eldora. So a very interesting little situation right there. Faden almost had the run there on Eric Monaco, couldn't get to him, and now Monaco's starting to pull away. Mason Brown up to 3rd. Brown is 58 points behind. He does not want to lose any more ground to the 56 in this championship fight. You got the number 8 machine there with Christian Master side by side right here between the 51 machine of Owen Miles and the 49 of Gatlin Downey. Jordan Lopez is here in the 45 as well. And it seems that inside lane is where you want to be so far here at the Eldora Speedway. I think this race is going to play out a little bit differently than the Chick-fil-A All-Star races that we've had here in the past, because we're using CTS physics, a little bit of a different physics package for these guys, and we have the ratings in play as well, so that also plays a factor into who gets the advantage. You got Master here in the 8th, though, trying to get a run on the 18 machine of Mason Brown. That's staying comfortably behind him at the moment. Owen Miles, another guy who has found himself inside the top 5 in points, but he is 98 behind. I don't think he's going to have a shot at the championship. But Monaco leading this race is not helping Mason Brown at all. We'll see where Nathan Baird is in the field. Of course, Baird has had a solid season, but he's not having a good run right now in that 02 machine. He's currently 25th of 30 competitors, and it's not going to help him too much in the championship. He's probably going to fall back. Mason Brown will take 2nd once again in the points if they remain in those respective positions. But we'll have to see. It could get interesting if Monaco closes into the back of the field. Because if he gets in the lap traffic, then we could possibly see Nathan Faden trying to make a run for him on that race lead. Owen Miles making a run here on Mason Brown. That 51's looking pretty sporty right now, and he's trying to get a run to the inside. Couldn't quite do it there, but he's now to the inside of the 18 machine, looking to take away the third position. But they remain in their respective positions for now. Yet Trey right to the inside of Christian Master. Master falling back in the 8 machine. He's now down to the 7th position. Yet Ethan Lewis, Keisha Boyd, and the number 19 of Brett Sear rounding out the top 10 at the moment. And there goes the 51 of Owen Miles to the inside of Mason Brown for third. And it looks like he will take that away from the number 18 machine. Like I mentioned, this is not the last road course, or to say last short track of the season. The finale will be at a short track in North Wilkesboro next weekend for the Junior Johnson Memorial Shootout on Thursday night. That's going to be the finale for these guys during that big event. Odds are by the time we get to that event, Eric Monaco would have clinched the championship, especially if he pulls away and wins this one, leading the most laps. And Nathan Baird, my goodness, last right now for the 0-2 in the 30th position. Of course, that award's 11 points, so it's not the end of the world for Nathan Baird, but odds are that's going to take him out of contention. I have to see if at some point Monaco does close into the back of these guys. He's obviously closing in on them. These guys in the back of the field are about 10 seconds off our race leader. It takes about 15 seconds to get around this place, so I'd imagine at some point we're going to see Eric Monaco close in on the back of the field. Josh Williamson back in there in the number 99. Trey Wright, or should I say Andrew Miller in the 33. I think Trey Wright initially went for the 33, and it was closed because Miller had already taken it. That was a while ago when we did Sinus for this series. Owen Miles pulling away. Here is Trey Wright, though, in a much better position than Andrew Miller. Running fourth in the number 30 to the inside of the 18 of Mason Brown, and Brown continues to fall back. Brown's going to have to hope for Monaco to wreck out in this race if he's not going to lose too much ground. I mean, Mason Brown's still going to have a shot. We still have Watkins Glen, which will probably be tomorrow, I think, whenever that is. Today's Tuesday, guys, the day you guys are seeing this. Wednesday would be Watkins Glen. Thursday, it's Turkey Hill Series from Iowa. Friday, it's IndyCar from Texas. And Saturday, it's Chick-fil-A Cup Series from Portland. We're running, let me see, we're running 5 different racetracks this weekend. Eldora, Watkins Glen, Iowa, Texas, and Portland. We're just all over the board for these guys right now. Nathan Baird deep in the field. It's now 11 seconds, and we're just at halfway this next time by. So I would imagine that Eric Monaco is going to close up to the back of this field and find a way towards the back bumper of the 0-2, and that's when things are going to get interesting. Nathan Faden has a considerable gap right here. Trey Wright, though, he seems to have a pretty fast race truck right there to the inside for third on Owen Miles, and that's going to be a great position for Trey Wright. I don't think he's gotten as good of a finish as this yet this season. We really haven't seen much of him yet this year, but good run so far here at Eldora for driver number 30. Now Justin Lightning in the last position. Of course, he keeps swapping those positions. Now 12.5 seconds, now 13 seconds. Monaco will definitely close into the back of this field before the end of this race, and with Faden only a second behind, it's going to be very interesting to see how it slows Monaco up. Will it bring Faden in and give him a chance at a second win of the season? No driver has won multiple races yet this season, with the exception of Eric Monaco, who has won 4. He's going for his 5th win of the season in the Herr's Dash Series. And Monaco definitely a solid driver. Picked his ratings very well at the top of the season, and here on lap 25 before he led every lap so far here at Eldora. We'll have to see if it translates to a race victory. He's gaining about a half a second each lap on the back of the field, so at some point here, you're going to see guys like Stapleton, Lightning, and Baird get lapped by the 56 machine of Eric Monaco. You got to give some credit to Faden. He's not losing too much off the number 56. Trey Wright, as a matter of fact, I think is closing in the 30. That number 30 might actually be the fastest truck out here. Just didn't get the best starting position for this race. It's a short race, only 40 laps here at Eldora. It's going to be done here very soon, already on lap 27, and next time by it'll be lap 28 of 40 here for the Eldora Dirt Derby. Because these guys here are kind of single-filed out, but you now see Eric Monaco in the vicinity of Nathan Baird. 14 seconds off the race lead right now, and this 56 is most likely going to close in on the 02 and the 4 here shortly. And Trey Wright is, in fact, closing in on Eric Monaco, but at the rate he is going, he will not be able to close into him before the end of the race. It's going to take lap traffic, which if these guys continue to go side by side like this, they keep on passing in the back of the field, it's definitely going to play a factor into how Eric Monaco dominates this race. Will he get the race victory if he closes in on this lap traffic and it slows him down? Of course, you see Stapleton right there in the 4. He's now in the last position. Logan Williams in the 10. Looks like he's going to fall back on the outside lane. And here we go. I think Monaco's going to close in here next couple of laps. We'll have to see how much this slows him down. It's obvious that these guys are not as fast as our race leader, and it's going to be interesting to see if Monaco can get around these guys cleanly. Logan Williams looks like he's going to be the first driver to go a lap down in the number 10 machine. Monaco's going to go to the inside, but they're going to remain side by side off the corner. Pretty clean pass there, and he actually pulled away from Faden. I think Faden used up his stuff, and he's starting to fall back. And Monaco is starting to cut through this lap traffic very nicely. Nathan Baird, who's second in the points, is going to go a lap down to our points leader, Eric Monaco. Not every day you see drivers naturally put drivers a lap down. We saw it happen at Martinsville when the Chick-fil-A Cup Series was there. Turkey Hill Series as well. But in a short race like this, it's very uncommon to see these guys cut through the back of the field. Of course, this is the shortest racetrack we go to all season long. And Justin Lightning is looking to the inside of Eric Monaco. We'll have to see if these guys put him on the outside and maybe slow him up a little bit here. There is Nathan Faden in the 23. Monaco getting stuck in the outside lane. He's going to get put 3 wide, it looks like. Nathan Baird and Logan Williams to the inside of him there. Now Logan Williams, they're all looking to get their lap back, and Monaco is falling behind. Here comes Faden. The problem for Faden is time is running out. Only 3 laps to go next time by here at the Eldora Speedway for Eric Monaco, and he will clear right there. But Faden gained a ton of time there on our race leader, down to 7/10 of a second. Faden looking to the inside of Nathan Baird. That might slow him down just a little bit. 2 laps to go at Eldora for Eric Monaco. It's 4/10 of a second now. Here comes Faden. It's the white flag next time by. It's not over yet. Monaco got loose. He used up his stuff. Will he be able to hold on in this final lap? Faden in the 23 is coming. 3/10 of a second that last lap. But I think Monaco's going to be able to hold on. Or will he? Faden is trying on the inside. It's not enough. Eric Monaco will win the 5th race of the season here in the Herr's Dash Series. His 5th race of the season in Victory Lane, I should say. In only the 17th event of the season. But if there was one more lap, I think Faden would have won that. He came close, but Monaco staking his claim in this championship once again. Odds are, when we go to Watkins Glen, I'm looking at Watkins Glen being the race where he clinches the championship. We'll have to see tomorrow if that's in fact what he does. If not, he'll have to go to Las Vegas and figure things out there next week. But Eric Monaco led every lap in this race, maximum points here at Eldora, and odds are that will put him far enough ahead of Mason Brown where if he finishes about 20 positions ahead of Mason Brown and Watkins Glen, that'll do it, and Monaco will clinch the championship. Rest of the results right there. Nathan Baird, in fact, the only driver who finished a lap down. Logan Williams and Justin Lightning ended up a lap down at some point in this race, but they got back on the lead lap as they got around Eric Monaco. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. I thought Monaco's just going to scoot away with this thing. But because he got stuck in that outside lane, the lap traffic actually got back around him. That slowed him up, and Faden almost had him. It wasn't enough to get the race victory, though, for the driver of the number 23 machine, Eric Monaco, to Victory Lane here at Eldora. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the Watkins Glen Grand Prix in the Herr's Dash Series. I think it's an 8-lap race around the long road course in the middle of New York. The Finger Lakes of New York, I should say, but it is in the middle of New York. If you ever looked at the whole state of New York and looked at where Watkins Glen is, it's right in the center of the state. Looking forward to that race, second and final road course of the season for these guys. Should be a good one, as it always is at Watkins Glen, no matter what series it is. And yeah, that is it for me. Congratulations, Eric and Monaco. Here are the points for the Her's Dash series, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later.